Hello, and welcome back to Evolve with Dr. Laura. It's a pleasure to be with you in this fearlessly free section of the Evolve page that I have here with evōx television. And I was talking to a client this morning, and this woman I was talking to is she's a wonderful gal, and she's in a position in her corporation that's very high level. She has a lot of influence. And she also has a family. And we were talking about the lack of balance that she's experiencing and the impact that that's having on her physical health, actually, right now. And so we were looking at some of the ways that she has already put in place in her life where she is really creating balance. And one of the things that she was talking about is the morning meditation that she does every morning. And she said, I've continued to do that. And, it's a small thing, but it really makes a difference in my day. And then after I do the morning meditation, I do a 30-minute walk before I get ready to go into work. And the meditation and the walk together, even though they're small things, they really add a lot. I'm surprised at how much well-being I feel when I do them. And so we were looking at other things that she might add into her regular schedule, and one of the things that she said really makes a difference for her is massage. And she occasionally gets a massage, and she said, it's just an hour when I get them, but it makes such a difference. She said it's such a small thing, but it makes such a difference. So we looked at doing maybe once a week, having her get a massage once a week so she could have more balance in her life. As I was talking to her, I was reminded of something my teacher used to say to us, and I've mentioned my teacher before to you, the Reverend Catherine Jarvis. She made her transition in the mid-90s, so she hasn't been with us for a long time, but her wisdom stays with us. And one of the things she used to say is, there are no small things. So I said this to my client. I said, you have talked about these different areas of your life that you are putting little interventions in. And 3 times you said, it's just a small thing. And I am curious because I'm reminded of my teacher saying to us, there are no small things. And if we were to bring that question, that inquiry into this conversation, I wonder what we might see. So we did that. And she said, well, that's really interesting. She said, I wonder, what do you mean by that? There are no small things. And I said, that is an interesting question, isn't it? I said, what do you mean when you say there's no small things? When you're talking about taking a few minutes in the morning to meditate and that it's a small thing, and you're talking about a 30-minute walk and it's a small thing, and then you're talking about an hour, maybe an hour a week for a massage, and it's a small thing, are we diminishing the impact? And what do we mean by a small thing? So maybe 10 minutes in the morning for a meditation and 30 minutes for a walk and 60 minutes for a massage has a huge impact in her life. So 10 minutes has a huge impact, and 30 minutes has a huge impact, and 60 minutes has a huge impact in terms of a sense of well-being. So why do we say it's a small thing? And what we started to see was that what we really were talking about was it didn't take a lot of time. And it didn't take money, maybe no money. But what it gave her was this expansive, positive, impact in how she was operating. So I thought this was worth, this conversation was worth raising with you. Where do you call things that you either bring to your world or that your world brings to you? What areas in those in your life are you calling small that really are not small in terms of their contribution? And are we diminishing the positive impact of something inadvertently by saying it's small because the measurement that we're actually measuring is a time measurement or a money measurement? And maybe the small things are the ones that we can insert into our busy days that have a huge impact. So I will leave you with this inquiry. Where in your life are you saying something is small when actually it's what it's bringing to you has a huge positive influence? Where in your life are you bringing yourself in a seemingly small way that has a positive impact? And is it then really small? And where in your life is something small brought to you but has a positive, huge impact? When you walk down the street and you smile at a stranger and they smile back. When you walk into the post office and you smile at the postal clerk and suddenly she wakes up and sees you and smiles back. Is that a small thing? So consider looking at life from the vantage point that there are no small things and see what that opens up for you. Thanks for coming back. Have a wonderful rest of your month. I'll see you next time.